Welcome to the Mundus Fractura Lore Guide. This week on Lore Guide, we will take a deeper look at the psionic tide. Where magic draws upon the magical weave, the raw power which suffuses realities. The psionic tide is a collective ocean of potential energy to which all matter in existence contributes to. The weave and the tide are collectively known as the powers on Mundus Fractura. They are often depicted in the art of many cultures as siblings or twins. Some see the powers as triplets or even a triangle, a triforce, if you will, of psionics, arcane magic, and divine magic. The powers have a complex relationship and differ in as many ways as they are the same. Spells that would identify or detect magic completely fail to reveal psionics. Likewise, areas of stable, chaotic, or anti-magic zones will have no effect on psionic manifestations. Psionic do not suffer from mishaps quite the same way as magic, and psionics do not have the threat of corruptions at all. But more on that in a moment. Unlike the magic weave, there is no part of the psionic tide which has been brought under the dominion of any intelligent power, divine or otherwise. In the timescale of the cosmos, the psionic tide is a very recent discovery, and knowledge of this phenomena is still in its infancy. The Totem of Mundus Fractura are credited with the tide's discovery and name but a few short millennia ago. It should be noted that it would be considered wise, when in the company of elves, to keep this nugget of knowledge to yourself. It is a sore spot to the collective egos of the elven species, but these are stories for another time. It is hypothesized by many that psionic abilities may have gone unnoticed for so long because of magic. The powers gained from psionics were likely simply mistaken for magic. The psionic tide, like the magic weave, is easily accessible on Mundus. However, unlike the powers of the weave, those that alter reality and typically affect the wider physical environment. The abilities of the tide are very much abilities of the self and connection of the self to the wider environment. These powers manifest themselves by either connecting the wielder to other matter and energy or manipulating matter and energy within themselves. Psionic powers are divided into 6 distinct disciplines. They are clairsentience, the ability to expand one's senses beyond their normal bounds; metacreativity, the ability to create from nothing, though more aptly, metacreativity is actually borrowing matter or energy from elsewhere in the cosmos; psychokinesis, the ability to move matter through space; psychometabolism, the ability to alter the body; psychoportation, the ability to psionically travel via a transcendence of matter to energy and back again; and finally, telepathy, or mind-to-mind contact, the connecting of mental energy. Similar to the mishaps that can occur when accessing the magical weave, psionic mishaps affect the individual, causing physical harm to the wielder and never the surrounding environment. Further, psionic manifestations never trigger corruptions. However, in cases of extreme failure, psionics run the risk of tearing the fabric of reality and drawing to them ancient and powerful aberrant beings from the furthest reaches of the cosmos. These primeval organisms are thought to be among the first forms of life in the universe, fundamentally linked to the psionic tide. The horrifying aberrations are either immediate perils to the individual or slower, more insidious cancers released into the world. There are many secret and not-so-secret societies, cults, and open religions on Mundus that venerate some of these accidental visitors. If the weave corrupts, the tide then erodes. That is all for this time. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for future Lore Guide shorts, and thank you for listening. Goodbye for now.